My name is Rick Steffey, and I'm from Ridgeville Corners, Ohio. Well, I went down to Florida to check on our house down there last summer. And got down there and I was cleaning and doing stuff, and I went to load a compressor in the back of my pickup and dropped the air compressor on my foot, smashed my toes. And I said, you're gonna have to take my boot off and see what's wrong, because I just drove straight through from Florida. She took it off and my toes was jet black. And they said I got gangrene in my foot. And the doctor come in, he looked at it, and he said, well, it's too late. He said, I can't put a wound back on it. And I said, well, why? Is it healed? And he goes, no. He said, you got infection in your bone now. We got to either amputate your leg below the knee this week or up at the hip next week. October 30th, last year, he come in on a Monday and he said, well, we're going to do it on Friday. And I said, okay. I said, that'll give me all week to think about it. And he goes, you know, I was in the hospital then, and he goes, yeah. And next morning, I opened my eyes, I'm sleeping, and I opened my eyes, and there's like 7 doctors around my bed. He started laughing, he goes, oh yeah, he said, this is just my interns. I'm like, oh my God, man, you know, you wake up and you got 7 doctors hanging over top of you, you know, and he started laughing. He goes, nah, he said, they're going to talk to you a little bit. He said, but I got to go down to surgery and get ready. And I go, oh, you got a surgery then? He goes, yeah, yours. And I go, well, you just told me last night it was going to be Friday. And he said, he patted me on the leg and he goes, son, I don't want you to have to lay here and worry about it all week. He said, we're going to do it right now. Well, the VA asked me who I wanted to go to, and I said PerryProsthetics. And so they sent me there, and Nick was the first one I actually talked to.
What was it like walking on your prosthesis for the first day?
I cried. I was so happy. I mean, it was life-changing. It still is. I mean, for a year and 2 days to the day, I hadn't put my foot on the ground. And to be able to stand up and walk between them parallel bars was like getting my life back.
Go out on a limb and say therapy's going pretty good.
Or we can do it this way. Yeah. It's been great, man. They're honest, not just because I got my leg there, but they're fantastic. So, I mean, they've always been great. I went into service when I was 17, 1974. I was a jet engine mechanic, tear down and overhaul. I worked on F-111Fs and the SR-71 Blackbird and B-52 Stratofortress. Don't get discouraged. Don't get heartbroken, because I was heartbroken. And I didn't think my world would ever change again, that I was stuck for life, and that it's not that way. I thought even if I do get a leg, I'm not going to be able to walk right, I'm going to look stupid. It'll never be the same again, and that's wrong to think that way, because you know, I was right. It's never going to be the same again because you're walking again. And I can go anywhere I want in the world if I want to. So I got my full life back in a matter of months.